main person is here. We will practicalize how we our
Give him mic. Is
and each tooth has they are for what's it called for the same thing for like to cut cassava to prepare cassava stems, but they have different functions. Let me say that. For example, the chainsaw. This chainsaw is mainly for if you want to do a large volume of hectares. For example, 100 hectares, 200 hectares. So for you to be using secateur or cutlass of this, it will take a longer time before you cut it to planting sizes or before you make the preparation. So we make use of the chainsaw. So this chainsaw will help you because there's a rack that comes with the chainsaw. So the rack has been designed, dimension to 20 centimeter and some are 25 centimeter because the standard cuttings is between 20 and 25 centimeter. When you have that, you are okay. So now, when you use the chainsaw, why we use this type of chainsaw is that it can be easily to use by a man and a woman. Let me say gender. We don't want to be gender biased now. We want to carry everybody along. So we don't want to be like, oh, it's only men that can carry the chainsaw. No, men can use it. Men can use it. Women can use it because now we are doing everything that let everybody be inclusive. Let us be in that system together. That's why the chainsaw is there. It helps you to quickly have your cuttings for preparation. Okay, and then also we have the cutlass, our normal cutlass, but the only board that is there, sharp cutlass, where you are making your preparation. Sharp, I'm going to demonstrate this for you. Sharp cutlass, where you make your preparation. And then we have this one, secateur. This secateur actually, there's another type, but it's for nursery, for all these horticulturists or something. That's what they'll use it for. But this one is mainly for us, for cassava breeding, because they know our cassava. So by the time we use this secateur, it gives us a clean cut of the stem. Clean cut of the stems. You can see. Look at the shape. You can see the edge here. And look at the edge here. It gives you clean cut of the edge. So that, number one, because we noticed that research let us to understand that when you use a cutlass or item or a tool that is not sharp and your cassava got broken here, it may reduce your yield. Yes, and it may reduce your, what's it called, sprouting ability. Yes. So that's why we use it. That is the research for you. So that's why we use this.
what's it doing?
Yes, you cut it like this. You give a sharp edge from here, you see. So with this now, even the cassava itself will be very happy. But in situation you use, yes, in the situation you use this, no. Number one, you have damaged the stem. So it will be struggling to bring out some things. I will show you one here now that I have a very good example here that I this is it. I purposely brought this. Look at, they are bringing root already in that sharp edge here. You can see the root here. Despite that, it's going to bring root here, here, but it's still trying to bring something here. So if the thing is broken like this, it might be struggling, like, to survive. So that's why we use sharp and sharp objects. Then also this shear is more or less like the one I show you now, but this one is bigger. This one mainly for when you are dealing with cassava that are bigger. Their vigor is more bigger than this one I just cut now. If I bring the bigger one now, I may not be able to, I'll be struggling to cut and I'll be having pains in my hand. But with this one, I'll just do crack. It will just cut it to the sizes I want. So that, and this will give you also a sharp edge that we want. And then also, from here now, we now move to the different sizes of multiplication. Yes, different sizes of multiplication. Okay. Okay.
Cutting the stem,
Yes.
is it that we cut it straight or it can be diagonal?
Thank you.
Because
Yeah, thank you. I like it. Like you are talking about either you cut it like this
yes,
or you cut it like this.
yes.
Anyhow you put it. Anyhow you put it. But just make sure it gives you 20, 25. Just because in a stem you must have not less than 5 nodes. Not less than 5 nodes. So that which means 5 nodes and above. So any cassava stem you are selecting that is not up to 5 nodes, don't select them. There's a probability that it may survive, may not survive, especially when the time is going to dry season. I will see. That's why I brought this. I will show you now. Now, look at this one. We have 2 node cuttings. It's for rapid multiplication. So don't worry, we are going to give you the handbook. We have the handbook for 2 node cuttings. How it's being prepared, how you can use. Why this? It is because, for example, now IT is promoting the newly released variety, Game Changer, Baba 70, Baba Sonjo 2. And many people cannot lay their hands on it because number 1, it's expensive. Number 2, it cannot even go round. So we are still multiplying. So the next maybe 3, 4, 5 years before it can get to you. But if you are, yes, before it can cut across, that's what I'm saying. So, but if you are opportuned to have like this type of stems, let's say you are being given this, or we gave you, let's say we gave you 50 of this, which we are going to do. So you can particularize something. You can do 2 node cuttings, but you have to cut it clean. So these 2 node cuttings will help you to have a rapid multiplication. So when you cut it into 2, 2, so the 2 node means it must have 1, 2. And when you want to plant this, you cannot plant like this. If you plant like this one is already on the ground. And you plant like this, so it has to be side by side. So everything of 2 node cuttings is explained. That's that small book we are going to give you. So you cut those ones to 2, 2, then you plant it in a, like this, horizontal, like that. So which means you are telling the cassava that I want the 2 nodes to bring out stems. So that will give you a rapid multiplication. For example, if you give you 50 stems of 25 centimeter and you cut it, you have like 400 of these. And this 400 of 2 node cutting times 2 make 800 if everything has 2, 2 nodes. So now tell me, if those things got to high like a year or 8 months or 10 months, which means you are going to have a full grown length, which you can easily cut and replant. That one can even plant an acre or more than an acre. So it's part of a rapid multiplication. But the difference between this and the one at the SAH is the, how can I call it? Is it transportation or how to call it? To transport it from one place to another. Because this one, like the stems, can be easily peeled, can be easily damaged. You understand? When you're carrying them in a bundle. But that one in SCH, you can easily put it at the back of your car. You can carry 2 hectares at the back of your car and you go, nobody will know. But if you are carrying 2 hectares, everybody will know that you are carrying 2 hectares of cassava stems. You can see they are bulky, but those ones are what? Are very small. And they are very, very, very effective the way they are. And then we have, in cassava, we have the hardwood, we have the semi-hardwood, we have the tip shoot. So this is the hardwood. You can see, this is the hardwood. This hardwood, even if you plant cassava in August, September, it will survive. Even if you have 2 rains, 2 or 3 rains in November, but we are not advising you that. We are not advising. Even if you have 2 rains, this can still survive because they are hardwood. They have the tendency to withstand the drought and everything. But when it comes to semi-hardwood, give me, okay, give me that one. Please, can somebody get here? Semi-hardwood look something like this, but it's a little bit, okay, let me see. From here to here, you can see, from here to here is semi-hardwood. From here to here is hardwood. Here to here is semi-hardwood. So this semi-hardwood also, it's very good, but it cannot really withstand drought. But when it comes to rainy season, they are from here to here. When you plant it, within 1 week or 10 days, it will be sprouting. Yes, they are very high in sprouting, very, very high. But this will still redundant inside the soil. Well, because it's trying to break the dormancy so that it can grow. So this may take like 2 weeks, the hardwood. But this will sprout quickly than this. So you can see the advantage now. But in dry season, towards the dry season, you cannot use this. But during the rainy season, you can use this. But if you are planting late, you can use this, no problem. And then lastly, before I move to the demonstration. We have the tip shoot. Let me drop this. Let me drop this. We have the tip shoot. This is the tip shoot. The tip shoot is always in green. You can see they are green. So now, many farmers, when they cut, they believe the bundle, the other ones, let us throw them away. No, you can still multiply. But the only problem in this is that you have to plant it at the heart of the rainy season, between June, July. Suppose we had rain in May, it would have been like May, June, July. So that time, there is a lot of, the weather is cool, there's a lot of rain, this. So this, when you are planting this, you plant it this way. For the tip shoot, you can see, you plant it that way, like this. It can be 50 centimeter apart. It can be 80 centimeter apart. 50 centimeter in meter is 0.5 meter, you understand? So you can plant like that. This is how you plant them.
But
Wait.
a question along this, sir.
Yes.
Will this one give a good shoot? I mean,
Ruth.
tuber yield?
Thank you. Thank you. I like that. This, the research also let us to understand that mostly when you plant this, we are trying to get stem, what's it called? Or stem, this thing. That's what we are trying to get here.
Stem.
Yes, multiplication. Why? We don't want to throw it away. Normally, farmers will do what? They will throw them away, isn't it? Then also the green ones too. These ones, you plant it like that also in their own way. But this green one, in the heart of the rainy season, down this one can go like this. Can go down very well. Can plant it at that 10 centimeter or 15 centimeter. It will still give you what you want. Now, let me now say this. When it comes to multiplication, we have two major farmers. Some are stem farmers, some are root farmers. So if you are a root farmer, which means you are planting your cassava at incline. You are telling us that you want the root more than the stems. But if you plant in an horizontal like this, you are telling the cassava, I want more stems than the root. The cassava will still bring out root, but the yield will not be as high as this. And then in an hectare of land, which is 100 meters square, you get, if you plant your cassava in 1 meter by 1 meter, you get 10,000 stands. But if you plant in 1 meter by 0.8, you will get 12,500 plants. Stands, yes. So, and then if it's a multiplication, you plant 1 meter by 0.5. You understand? You get like 20,000. You can see. So that is stem multiplication. So as a farmer, for IITA standard cassava stem at 1 meter, this is your 1 meter. So if you see cassava, no, it's 1 meter. You may see some that is like this. Go and measure it to be like 1.2 or 1.3. It's no more 1 meter. So with this, if you cut it very well, you can cut into 4. Maximum of 4, you can cut it. You understand? With this. So then we can do it in our own local way. You carry your cutlass, sharp cutlass, as we explain. If your land is as beautiful as this, what you need to do is just in your local way. Then, so once it enters, you can see the shape. Just the question you ask. You can see how clean the shape this eye is supposed to be.
But would that one be up to 20 centimeter?
Thank you. Thank you. Now, I like that question. When you are operating in a large volume and you have 20 workers, let me tell you something. It's a bad person. And then let me tell an example of something that we saw But we are trying to do the preaching, and they are changing. We saw that some people, when they plant like some plant like this. You understand? Then when we talk and we interview them, they said that is the traditional way of their own planting. Why? They say it's easier for them when they want to pull. Yes, they may be right. But when you check this, almost 70% is outside. You are wasting your stem. All this one will dry, or some will come out. Even some will not even have enough roots to bring out the tuber that you want. So we advise that at least when you are planting, let it go down like this. Let it be like only small that will be out like that. When it's like that, you are sure of having good yield. And then in our agronomy practices, by the time, when it comes to agronomy practices, sorry for bringing this one late, your land preparation is number one. Everybody like this, right? Yes. It's lovely. Yes. Your land preparation is number one. The land you are choosing, is it land? Is it hill? Is it valley? You understand? So if you are choosing a land like this, you can see the land is like this, Labi. Then we do what? We reach against the slope. We do not reach like this. If you reach like this, most of the nutrients will be flooded away along the furrow. You understand? And then also, by the time you do that, by the time you do like this, you are trying to control the erosion. You understand? So by the time you do that, then you plant, you will see that your stems will be as intact as you wanted it. So, okay, you'll be as intact as you wanted it. You understand? So then you plant along. And then by the time you do, after planting, you do what we call spraying. So with this, we'll move to spraying section. This is the spraying section. Please, before you start spraying, your PPE is very important. PPE, physical protective equipment. Yeah, put it on. In IITA, is that what? Yes.
Why not before?
I don't. Thank you. Somebody, Mr. Wait. Somebody, please answer that question. Somebody asked question. He said, "Why is it that you must?" What do you say now? Why not before? We don't advise before planting. Thank you.
You know why we don't advise that? Is that when you might have sprayed, by the time you carry
Enter.
your cutlass and raise the soil, like
Soil.
this,
You are disturbing the soil.
you are already introducing another weight to have opportunity to sprout. But when you plant, when you might have completed your planting and you spray, everything is set.
Okay. Okay. So. Okay, between 2 and 3 days after planting. Yes. Don't say 5 days, 7 days. Oh no, between that time and 3 days maximum.
You mentioned something earlier. You said, do you like how this?
Yes.
So I would like to ask, what kind of are you using chemical, or what kind of chemical are you using?
Okay. Well, we will explain. That's why we are going to now. That's why. So before that, we are doing our PPE first. Here we dress. This is our. Law. Yeah, this is the last one. This is the last one. Dress.
There are also an advice.
Okay.
That we can use a power tiller for
Ridge.
ridges.
Okay.
So if you are using power tiller, this spacing is not going to be the same if you use power tiller. So how do you advise?
Good. The power tiller you are talking about, do you know the distance, the spacing? Because this tractor is already spaced at 1 meter by 1 meter. It's already spaced before they brought for ridging. So the power tiller you're talking about, do you know the spacing? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because to me, although cassava is not really you don't need a big ridge for cassava. But if it is yam, you know you need a month, like a big month. But this one, you can see the way the ridges are. It's already, the dimension is already there. 1 meter by 1 meter. It's like that. It's only the planting that we do ourselves by using a rope to do the 0.8 so that we can have 12,500 plants in an hectare of land. So the poverty they are talking about now, I don't know how it looked like. I don't know the spacing. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So that I'm saying that is exactly what. But that power tiller may be good for maize. Maize use 0.75 in their own spacing. It can be like this. That is made for you. So now, sorry, I will still answer when we are going. Look at the way he dressed. No, no, no.
Okay, yeah.
So in IITA standard, in fact, not IITA, in the international standard, this is how you should dress when you want to spray. We know that many farmers don't dress like this, but we urge you to please try to dress like this, because this is the accepted way of dressing in international standard. You can see the way he dressed now. So with this now, it has a suit. The glove is there. It has the rain boot. Even the suit has a cover. It has a nose mask, and it still has what? Eye goggle. Why? We are trying to prevent the chemical spill to touch him. The chemical spill to touch him. You know, by the time he's spraying, wind can set in. So by the time he's spraying like this, wind can set in to him. And all this chemical has effects in humans. So we don't want to do that. That's why we come with our PPE. So now he will demonstrate. Before he demonstrates, he will tell you that, okay, if you want to spray this type of land, look at the weed, they're still small. Abi, they're still small. Although this is our standard chemical we use in IITA. Although we have more than this. So this one is a Roundup Tumble, post-emergence, and then we have sweep, another post-emergence, and then we have lagoon. That is pre-emergence. So the lagoon is pre-emergence. You understand? So he will just show you. As he's showing you, I will tell you the meal, then we can round up, because the moderator are already complaining that we can go.
One quick question.
Okay.
Suit.
Yeah.
Can you use it only once, or you can reuse or what?
Thank you. This suit can be reused, but in a confined field. There's a field we called confined, which means nothing must come in, not even a micro, like, I don't understand, you understand what I'm saying? That place is so secure that nothing should come in. So by the time he used this suit, in fact, he will wear this suit inside that screen house. So by the time he wear it and he took the suit out, he dare not take the suit any again. They have to use another one. But if it is the open like this for multiplication, it can use as long as it works until it got spoiled. And then if you cannot get this type of suit, you can get something similar like this. We are not saying it must be like this, but something that will protect you. That's what you are trying to say.
In addition, when we talk about personal protective equipment, that overall
you can wear it like this.
Cover your nose, the overall is the good material, washable,
simple. Hand glove, yes. So because so that you know, so that any leg yes. So you can use it, so it will not affect you when you are spraying. Oh yeah, demonstrate for one. Just demonstrate that we can go.
You see now the grass. You see the grass that's coming out now. When you want to spray, we will use a lagoon with a sweep.
You mix it.
Yes. Lagoon and
grass.
sweep.
But if your land well prepared and there is no any grass, and we need most of that time, yes, we need most of. You can use only lagoon. The reason why I want to use a sweep with lagoon is because of the
The
grass.
weed is there.
Yeah.
But sir, can we actually know the active ingredients of those in case we can't get lagoon?
Yeah. Of course, they will show in this thing. They will tell you. They will snap and tell you. Over the lunch, yeah, they will send it to you. Don't worry. So with that now, as he has rightly said, so before you can spray, you have to mix your pre-emergence and your post-emergence together, because the weed is already out and we have some seed that's inside the ground that want to come out. So the pre-emergence will kill it, which is the lagoon, while the post-emergence will kill the physical one, that is on the grass. So if you look at your feed at your back, look at the feed at your back there. That has been sprayed over 1 month. You can see it's clean. Over 1 month. Why this one is 3 weeks ago? It's weeks ago, you understand? Yes.
Where can we get it?
Mr. Bello. Mr. Bello know where to get it. Don't worry. So let's see.
And when you want to mix your chemical,
Yeah.
it's very important. Most people don't understand.
No, atrazine will not work. The first up is okay. Atrazine is a powder, right? We don't really. Don't worry. Just you talk. We'll talk.
Like 20 liters,
Bayers,
you
yeah.
want to mix. You
So
put the water on the 20 liters, and now you will pour your chemical. You will shake it very well before you fill it
to the top.
20 liters. Yes. Immediately you fill it, you still shake it.
Thank you. Lastly, before we go on that chemical, please, for this type of field, you use 150 mil. For this type of field, you can see it. Wait, is one. No. Each time, Tebatin Vicino B. Yes, 150 mil. The weight is not yet much. There you can use this one, 20 mil. 150, 20, which means the post-emergence 150 mil, pre-emergence 20 mil. They're in the same 20 liters, and you fill and you shake. Now, please, farmers, I want to tell you something. Do not pour all your chemical, because we said, okay, you are going to use 100 liter. You now pour everything inside drum. You now take orogun. You now do. That's what most farmers do. You are not started fetching and spraying. No. One, the chemical may be too much. Two, it may be under. It may not be enough. So each time, measure. By the time you finish spraying, you remeasure. By the time you finish spraying, you remeasure until you finish your field. Simple. Do you understand?
Question about this chemical.
Yes.
We are talking about organic farming. Do we have something that can take care of chemical?
Wheat. There is, but it's very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. Farmers are not able to afford it. There is. In fact, we have complaints that what it is like, for example, they should sell this one like 50,000. How will farmer, and you want to buy like 4, how will farmer? So please, on that note,
Since you say this is expensive,
that's not, since they are talking about organic herbicides, I told them, oh wow, but it's very, very expensive. So it's either you use it or you don't use it. That is the alternative. Because there's no any shortcut that maybe the price is lesser or this. No. It's not we, it's the company that is selling it. It's expensive. So we advise them to do this. And please, before you go, any chemical, please, they will give you the list of chemicals IITA is using. Any chemical IITA is giving you to use, please buy those ones I use. Why? They are safer. Yeah, they are safer. The residual effect is very, very small. That's why we banned paraphos. We IITA don't use paraphos again, because the residual effect is very, very high. So please, they will give you the list so that you can get it where you want to get it. Bayers is in Ogunpa. You can ask Madam Bello, you can ask Madam Duro, you can ask Madam Olamide. They will tell you where you can get all those chemicals if you want them. Yes, sir.
thank you so much.
No, I love one kini ni mi ti gbe keji yẹn wá.
Okay,
Okay, one be òun ni ẹlẹ́yìn yẹn. Ó ti kó sínú mọ́tò, okay. Because kékeré mo fẹ́ fún wọn papọ̀ mọ́. How many are they here? Okay, sir. Okay, no wait. Wow. Oh, hey, Mumbo. Okay. So what do you want me to say? Okay, we're asking a question.
Can we? All right, thank you for staying with us. We're still live here. It is the Radio IITA Farmers Outreach, where we're featuring cassava farmers. This is in collaboration with the Cassava Breeding Unit. We're starting and we're interviewing many of the participants here today, including the facilitators of this event. All right, so I will start now with the one of the facilitators who have walk the participants through some of the agronomy practices here today. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, sir. Can you tell us your name?
My name is Isizobo Okesolobon, currently working with the Cassava Breeding Unit, and also I'm a senior research supervisor with them.
Okay, so this outreach today here, can you walk us briefly through what you have told many of the farmers?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, many of the farmers need to know the new development that is when it comes to agronomy practices, because most of them we believe that they still refer to the old ways, the way they plant their cassava, the way they maintain the way. So we are trying to eradicate that. Although it's not easy to do it, but gradually we are making the publicity by inviting the farmers, by doing on-farm. The on-farm means we go to them in their community, in their state, to carry the new techniques and the new technologies to them so that they can do it the right way, so that they can get the the expected yield they wanted, either per acre or per hectares. So that's why they're here, and we have take them through. So we take them through some of the tools they can use for making their cuttings when it comes to planting, and also we take them through the cassava stems, the way it looks like when they cut it, and I would even show them how when they make their preparation, the minimum notes that the cassava notes can have, so that they can have good sprout count, and then they can have good yield when they want to, like in terms of yield also. And then also we took them through different types of what's it called, stems that they can plant. We have the hardwood, we have the semi-hardwood, and we also have the tip shoot, which we take them through, because we believe most of these farmers, by the time they harvest their stems or they harvest their cassava, when they cut the head off, they will just leave it on the farm. They let it rot, or they let it waste. But we are trying to tell them that they can still make use of that also, and that will give them a stems that they want in terms of when they need more stems to plant, and that will be an additional income for them too, instead of letting it get wasted. And then also after that, we'll show them a good land preparation, how they can do their own good preparation. And then we also let them to understand that, okay, the spraying, how many days will it take them before they can spray, you understand? But some really get it, that is between 2 or 3 days, but we let them to understand, because the idea they have before is after they finish planting, they'll not start spraying. No, cassava is not like that, because I would let them to understand that if they plant cassava that are semi-hardwood, they will sprout more faster than the one that are hardwood, even the tip shoot. So which means between the day they plant to 3 days time, those cassava, you understand, they will like want to start sprouting. They will want to start sprouting. So they have to spray before the cassava starts. But because the problem of cassava is once the cassava sprouts, there's no how you can spray again, which means you have to be doing hand weeding.
Right. Thank you for your time, sir. We're still here. We're speaking with many of the participants who have come far and wide, and we're asking them many of the things that they have learned here today. Ẹ káàárọ̀ bàbá.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o.
Ẹ lẹ́sà, ẹ bá wa sọ orúkọ yín àti ìdẹ́tí wa.
Orúkọ mi ni Ògúngbénró Táíwò láti Àtísgbó local government ìjọba Àwọ̀tòrò.
Àwọn nǹkan wo lẹ ti kọ́ lè ní tó lè ṣe àgbẹ̀ yẹn tó lè gbòòrò sí?
A ti rí oríṣi ẹ̀kọ́ kọ́, pàápàá jùlọ nípa oríṣi ẹ̀gẹ́ tó wà àti irú ẹ̀gẹ́ tó dáa fún àwọn nǹkan kọ̀ọ̀kan, gẹ́gẹ́ bí èyí tó dáa fún gàrí, èyí tó dáa fún fùfú, èyí tó dáa fún starch. A sì rí bí tí wọ́n ti tún mọ́tìpù rẹ̀, bí tó ṣe pé wọ́n tún fi nǹkan ge tí wọ́n tún lọ, tí ó ṣe pé wọ́n fi ń sọ di púpọ̀. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Bákan náà, nígbà tá a tún dórí oko yìí, oríṣi ẹ̀kọ́ la ti tún kọ́, pàápàá jùlọ bí ẹ̀gẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan gbọ́dọ̀ ní àyè síra wọn, tá à ń pè ní spacing, tó nípa báyìí àní lè máa fi gáàpù lẹ̀ púpọ̀ àgbẹ̀ ó lè rí owó yanturu pàápàá jùlọ a tún kọ́ nípa bá a ṣe lè máa gbin ẹ̀gẹ́ léyìí tó ṣe pé a lè gbìn ní síláǹtì tó bá jẹ́ pé iṣu rẹ̀ náà la bá fẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n èyí tá a bá fẹ́ pé bóyá a fẹ́ igi ẹ̀gẹ́ tó ṣe pé ìdáàbò tá a bá gbìn ní ìdáàbò báyìí yóò lè mú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀gẹ́ jáde tá a lè fi rí igi ẹ̀gẹ́ púpọ̀ lórí rẹ̀ a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ bákan náà a tún kọ́ nípa bá a ṣe lè máa fín oko wa àti pé àsìkò tá a lè fín wípé láti ọjọ́ kìíní sí ọjọ́ kẹta tá a bá ti lọ́ ẹ̀gẹ́ tán la gbọ́dọ̀ tètè yá fín and then bá a bá fẹ́ fín a tún gbọ́dọ̀ mọ irú bá a ṣe máa dress pé a wọ aṣọ tó kọ́fà tá à ń pè ní overall àlẹ́ bá a ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe tó ṣe pé kíní yóò ní máa fi dà sí wa àti irú kẹ́míkà tá a tún gbọ́dọ̀ lò tá a bá fẹ́ máa fín bíi lagoon àti roundup wípé àwọn irú àwọn èyí ló dáa jù wípé àwọn tó bá bíi àwọn èyí tá à ń lò tẹ́lẹ̀ bíi paraforce àbí nǹkan kan wípé irú èyí tẹ́ recommend fún wa yìí náà ló dáa jù láti máa lò àlẹ́ bá a ṣe lè máa gé igi ẹ̀gẹ́ wa tí òfin ní jẹ́ pé kò ní mú nǹkan gidi jáde fún wa a lè gé ní slanty a gbọ́dọ̀ wá àdá tó bá sharp tàbí oríṣi ẹ̀rọ tí ẹ tún fi hàn wáyé wípé a lè fi gé igi ẹ̀gẹ́ wa àti bá a ṣe lè gbìn adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín láṣàṣeyè.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá. We still have more participants here. Briefly, what you've
Yorùbá.
Yes.
Orúkọ mi ni ajínrere àgbẹ̀ Olúbùnmi Táyọ̀ Ọ̀kẹ́. Mo ń sọ nípa iṣẹ́ ìrere tó wà nídìí iṣẹ́ ọ̀gbìn. Lónìí mo wá fún ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ eléyìí tí iléeṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ ti rédíò IITA tí wọ́n ṣe fún àwọn àgbẹ̀ nítorí pé àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ onímọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ nípa ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ àti sáyẹ́ǹsì wọ́n ti ṣe iṣẹ́ ìwádìí wọ́n dẹ̀ nílò láti jẹ́ kí àwa àgbẹ̀ ọlọ́gbìn ẹ̀gẹ́ ká mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí mo ti kọ́ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ó ti ṣí mi ní ojú torí pé nǹkan tí èèyàn ò bá mọ̀ èèyàn kì í dàgbà jùlọ èèyàn ò mọ̀ ni. Wọ́n jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀gbìn ẹ̀gẹ́ a nílò láti mọ̀ kí ni tá a fẹ́ ṣé starch la fẹ́ ni àbí láfún la fẹ́ fi ṣe àbí gàrí la fẹ́ fi ṣe àbá tí ẹ̀ fẹ́ máa ta igi ẹ̀gẹ́ ni wọ́n ti ṣí ojú wa sí oríṣiríṣi wọ́n jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀yà igi ẹ̀gẹ́ òun ló wà kì í ṣe wípé a kàn wò pé gbogbo wa ń gbin ẹ̀gẹ́ o ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà bọ́ sórí oko ká lọ gbìn a gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì nígbà tá a dé orí oko yìí wọ́n sọ fún wa bá a ṣe lè dáàbò bo ara wa nípa lílo kẹ́míkà torí pé ìlera wa ó ṣe pàtàkì ó ṣe kókó wọ́n sọ fún wa wípé a ní láti wọ aṣọ tí yóò bo gbogbo ara wa a ní láti bo imú wa nítorí pé àwọn èròjà kẹ́míkà tá à ń fọ́n sí orí oko yìí láti pa àwọn koríko tá a fẹ́ ó lè ṣe àkóbá fún ìlera ara wa wọ́n sọ fún wa nípa bí a ṣe lè mú ìlera ara wa lọ́kùnkúndùn tá a bá ń fi àwọn èròjà kẹ́míkà yìí láti fi pa koríko lórí oko wọ́n dẹ̀ ti kọ́ wa lóríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà eléyìí tá a lè gbà láti rí igi ẹ̀gẹ́ mọ́lẹ̀ ẹ ṣé gidi gan adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ yìí thank you very much.
Testing. We're still here live at the field here. It is Radio IITA and in collaboration with the Cassava Breeding Unit. We're still with some of the participants and of course farmers here today. We have another respondent here this morning who also participated in the training. All right. Can you tell us your name?
Okay, my name is Audu Yemi. I'm from Ekiti State, Ikole to be precise. I represent Yemera Gbelowo Farmers Multi Cooperatives. So we have come here to learn a lot of things about cassava value chain because before now there are things that we do that is not properly done. So through the training we are exposed to so many things, starting from the selection of a good varieties of seed, then to the preparation of the farmland, and also the tools that we need to use for our cultivation. Something that we really can't even summarize those things that we've been put through in just a minute, but we have to thank the radio IITA for the opportunity, because many of us didn't have to have attended such a program. So we recommend that such programs should be coming up more often so that many other beneficiaries can come on board. So we thank the organizers and we appreciate you very much, because this will help us to have more yield on our farm. And we are going to try as much as possible to take this training back to our cooperative so that more people will benefit from it. Thank you so much.
All right, a lot is being said here today. The Radio IITA our Farmers Outreach in collaboration with the Cassava Breeding Unit here at IITA is still on the way. We still have one more participant here on the field. Your name, ma?
Good afternoon. My name is Adeolu Amodupe from Elekuru in Akinyele local government. In fact, Radio IITA has opened my eyes to see a lot of changes in agriculture. There are so many things I don't know about agriculture before, but now I have seen that agriculture is more than what we think of it. I never knew that we have several varieties of cassava, and there is what they call the tip of the cassava stem that I always throw away. I have been told today that I should not do that again, but I can reuse it to make more planting set for me. In fact, a lot of things have been done. The tools that we were using on the field, amazing. Before, what we used to do is cut the cassava stem haphazardly. We never knew that it has an impact on the yield of what we grow. But today, I have known, and I will make sure that others in my locality will do the same. Thank you so much. About the spraying of the field, fantastic. I never knew that it's compulsorily taking safety as an important measure is very key, because if you are not healthy, then you are in trouble. Thank God that the safety of the farmer is equally important, not the end user of our product. I thank God for this Radio IITA because I have seen how to use the spray, when to use the spray, and everything is in order. I so much appreciate you people, but I want to implore you to please let this program continue, because a lot of people out there do not know that something of such is happening here. I so much appreciate all the staff in IITA and those people that took us through the farm. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless.
All right, we're still here. One of the team from the Cassava Breeding Unit will give a summary, a short one, before we call it a day here.
All right, thank you so much, IITA Radio Officer. My name is Owade Rodola. I am so glad I work in Cassava Breeding Unit. I am a transgender researcher focusing on system in cassava production. I think for me, this training is an important one, where we have found that a lot of farmers actually grow cassava, but they are yet to actually identify their own potential. They could not really even say their capacity. And with the help of this training, a lot of them have actually identified their area of concentration. So this training has been so important and has been so helpful. I say radio, kudos to you. I really appreciate that. I think it is very, very important that this will come more often, like one of the farmers actually said. So we really need to support our farmers in their areas of income generation, and really need to see how we can actually improve their level of technology, though there are some that are actually small scale farmers, but there are ways we can support them in giving them improved variety of cassava, which they will take out there and plant after they might have learned one, or let me say more than a thing from here. They have learned about how they have to establish the fact that personal protective is very, very important as a farmer, being a farmer that use herbicides and all sorts of chemicals on the field. So it is very, very important and very, very healthy for them. They've actually learned about different ways they can actually produce their seed without waiting for production or buying over period of time. They can actually produce their seed and then make money from there, and then produce healthy stems, not only just a stem, healthy stem, like I said. So I really, really thank IITA Radio for this opportunity in collaboration with the Cassava Breeding Unit, IITA. I say well done to everybody. Thank you so much.
All right, there you have it. It's been a wonderful day right here for the Radio IITA Farmers Outreach in collaboration with the Cassava Breeding Unit of IITA here. Wonderful submissions from participants who have learned a thing or two how to develop their cassava farms here today. Don't forget, this video is online. You can watch from the beginning till the end again. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, IITA Videos, as you're looking at it. Like and share. You can comment And we promise that subsequently, many of these outreaches will be live here, and we'll take it to the farmers as we continue to do. Thank you for staying with us. Radio IITA, it is. Welcome.